going to see the water. It's Venice Beach. Know that they're missing something. We want to fill in that that gap, and sometimes we want their fathers to fill in those places because we know that there's a void there. Good morning. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, girls. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be a daily vlog, but if you're new here, thank you for clicking on visiting the channel, watching the vlog. I do a lot of just real life content. I'm going on this journey where I am basically just revamping, rebuilding my life, and I am a single mom of 2 boys. They are 7 years apart, honey, and I'm 36 years old, and we are finally starting to live our life. So a lot of things I'm working on this channel, I'm just sharing with y'all. So if you are a subscriber and you are back, thank you so much for coming back. We got a long day, y'all. I'm taking y'all on a daily, I'm taking y'all around with me today. I have a few things that I need to do. The boys are leaving today. They're not leaving overnight. They rarely do, but they'll be leaving for a couple hours. Jalen has a birthday party to go to with his friends, and Josiah will be going with his dad for a couple hours. So I will have a pocket sometime in today, in the afternoon, where I could be to myself. So I'm trying to decide what I really want to do, because I want to do something. I don't want to just sit here and just like, you know, be I don't know. I'm just trying to be intentional with that time that I'm gonna have to myself. So don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm about to hop in the shower and wash my hair though, because I have to take the boys to get a haircut this morning, get them ready to go out, and I am going to be doing my nails. So this morning I wanted to make sure that I did my hair, I did my lashes. I told y'all every week we revamping over here. Every week we taking care of ourselves. We not letting stuff go too long without, you know, we not letting our nails grow out too long. I took my nails off yesterday so I could do them today. My lashes is gone, and I like how I look with lashes. I like a very natural set. Nonetheless, I will be putting some on today. So if that ain't your thing, girl, don't judge me. It's mine. So I am that in my hair. I just want to feel like somebody, okay? So I have nothing to wear. When I say I have nothing to wear, I have nothing to wear. When I cleaned out my closet, y'all, and I'm halfway through, I haven't even went through it all the way. All I had was work sweaters, work clothes, and like gym clothes. I have no, like, every day I'm running errands, I want to look cute or whatever type stuff. And then the clothes that I had that I would wear when I go out or on a date or stuff, I feel like it's not like daytime friendly, if you get what I'm saying. They're not skimpy clothes, but they're also like, where are you going to the club, or are you going out to eat or stuff like that. So I really want to work on my wardrobe, but nonetheless, I gotta go in there and figure out what we putting on today. And yeah, so I'm definitely about to pull up Pinterest. Am I the only one that be on Pinterest, like looking at outfit ideas? I be like, black pants, white button-up shirt, undershirt, this pants, or these shoes, outfit ideas. I do be putting a little touch on. I'll be like, black girl outfit ideas. I don't know, judge me if you want to. But I have my chai tea this morning. I'm about to finish this and then hop right in the shower, because their appointment is at 1 o'clock, and I gotta go pick up a rental car before we go to the appointment. So we gotta be out of here at least at 12. I still have to wash their hair, I don't know if I'm going to braid Josiah's hair now. I want to braid it now, but I don't know if I have enough time. So I need to get to it. It's 8 o'clock. That means I got about 4.5 hours to get this stuff done. And yeah, so we will see how that goes. I know a lot of girls, they waking up and they having hot water. Child, let me tell y'all about the hot water. Because when I was working at the post office, I was working around some Asian women and men. And I also grew up around and had a couple of Asian friends also. What I can say, the older women, not so much as the women in my age group, but the older women that I worked with, they had cups of hot water. When everybody was going to get their Starbucks coffees or coming in with their drinks or whatever they had, they would have a coffee cup like this, like so, with hot water in it. And there was this one particular person, I freaking love her. I really miss my people over there. But there was this one particular person who, she eat, honey, every time I look at her, she eating, she snacking, she doing something. But every time before she would have her lunch while her food is warming up, she had a cup of hot water. After she ate her food, she had a cup of hot water. And when I had Josiah, I remember them making me a soup. I forgot what the soup was called. Was it like, it wasn't like a kimchi soup. I forgot what the soup, it was like a seaweed, I think, soup. I don't remember, but whatever soup they made me, baby, the smell was horrible, but I ate it and it made me feel so much better. So I think the trendy stuff, like, I get it, y'all. We be on trends for real. TikTok trends, social media trends. Everybody be hopping on a bandwagon. But honestly, if this is something that you're doing and it's working for you, then you need to kind of step into the, not just like I'm Chinese or I'm gonna become an Asian woman type thing, but look into natural ways to heal your body, because they just put you on a cup of hot water. You know what I mean? And we've been so stuck in a trend of, let's go to Starbucks and order what this person ordered and drink this, or let me go and get a matcha, let me go and get this, and let me go and get that, because it's what you see repetitively. But if you are really trying to do something healthy for your body, then look into alternative, you know, methods of healing yourself, and really like dive deep into that. Like, don't let this just be a trend where you're just drinking hot water because it's the thing to do. Like, look into maybe getting a dietitian or getting some blood work, finding out more about your body, finding out more about how this thing here works, because you only get one body. So if you're gonna make it a trend, make it a lifestyle. Like, dive deep into it. You know what I mean? That's something that I always wanted to do. I haven't taken the time out to do it, but eventually maybe I'll put it on my bucket list. But I do want to get blood work. I do want to see how my body is receptive to certain foods, or what vitamin deficiencies do I have, what does my body produce on its own and what does it not produce, or what, you know, stuff like that, so that I can tailor my diet too. Because I think that is actually key, is finding out what your body does so that you can feed it and take care of it the way that you need to. So tap in, do the deep dive. That's what I say. I say, if you're gonna tap in on the trend and find your way up in there, then, you know, go all out on it. You know, make it a lifestyle change. Me, I want my chai tea this morning. I want my chai tea. Okay? All I know is I need to eat high fiber, eat them greens, girl. One thing for me that does it is a good old bowl of oatmeal. A good old bowl of oatmeal, honey. You know, I can't go wrong with a good old bowl of oatmeal. Once I had that oatmeal, baby, psh, I ain't got no problems. I ain't complaining about nothing. I'm not bloated. I don't know what it is about the oatmeal. And not the like minute ready oatmeals that come in little packages. I'm talking about like the actual like oats that you gotta like make on the stove. You know, like if you get what I'm saying, you know what I mean? So That's what I need to get, because I got the ones that you just put just real quick, put in a bowl, the little packages. So anyway, I'm gonna start rambling because I don't want to waste too much time. I'm finna get in the shower, wash up, do my hair, get dressed, and probably get the boys up so I can start doing their hair. They probably be waking up at 10. So if I could be ready and done by 10, we on to something. So I see y'all in a little bit. Okay, y'all, so I'm out the shower, hair is washed. I thought my clothes would be done by now. I'm just about done. Okay, so for the sake of, I only got an hour to get myself together because it is now almost 9 o'clock and I got to get on the first boy at 10 and the next boy at 11 and be out of here on the way to go. I'm gonna get off of here for the sake of time and I'm gonna pick y'all back up when I got it all together, because I'm one of those people who, I don't know what it is about me. Like I said, I have 4 hours. Somewhere within these 4 hours, I will be the one who, child, let me tell you, thought I was on time, think again. So let me get my hair together, get the boys together, and then I'll tap back in with you guys when we're on the way to pick up our rental car. So be right back. Upset about that. Okay, y'all, so I am dropping off the rental car. I know it's like 4 o'clock right now. I know I said I was gonna pick y'all up before I got the rental car or whatever, but there was a lot going on and I wanted to make sure that I stood on business and basically did what I had to do and made time, because I had to make sure that I get back to take the kids, or for my son to get ready to go out. So I'm dropping the rental car back off. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Zip cars, but they're pretty expensive because they rent by the hour. But if you're like, it's an emergency, I need a car really quick, and you know, whatever the case may be, and you don't have your own vehicle, I would highly recommend it because it's very easy to use. Now, I'm in Los Angeles, California. So they have different type of like fleet and rental car stuff, and Zip is one of them. I don't know if they're all over, but I know it's in my area. So it's basically a keyless entry to the car. You pay like a monthly membership. I think it's like $5 or so. And you can basically rent a car whenever you want. Insurance is included. Gas is included. So you don't have to pay out of pocket for gas. You can use the gas card that's in the car, actually. It's usually like on the little, visor. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that if somebody's interested in it. But I'm dropping it off right now. About to lock it up, about to take the pictures, and I'm about to walk back up to the house or whatever, so I could get my little steps, a little workout in, get the boys ready to go to their little afternoon shenanigans. And we're about to go, y'all. The barber shop, girl, the girls was up in there having a moment, honey. But yeah, let me get out of this car. Anyway, so like I was saying, I brought the boys to the barbershop, honey. And the girls that were in the barbershop, girl, they was going up. They had things to say. And it was really the girl, the hairdresser, that was doing the other girl's hair. And she was on her phone back and forth cussing somebody out. So the girl that's getting her hair done, she was like so annoyed by the fact that, so yeah, she was looking like she was like frustrated because the girl kept stopping. She wasn't really like doing her hair all the way through, and homegirl kept getting on the phone cussing whoever she was cussing out, whatever they was dealing with. So anyways, I'll catch y'all when I get in the house. All right. Okay, we're going to see the water. It's late at night and it's dark. Should we take our shoes off? Wait, let's go right here. All right. When we go right here, we're going to dump our shoes and go see the water, okay? Okay. This is what it's like. Okay, take off your shoes. This is Venice Beach at nighttime. Uh-oh. The people coming. They finna come tell us to get your ass back there. Candy camera. They ain't saying that to us. Y'all, it is the next morning. I'm about to get up and make me a chai tea, grab my Bible because we gotta go to church. And no, I won't be going. I go to church virtually. I watch it live on YouTube. If you hear that noise, girl, it's because I'll be having to have this belt on when I'm sleeping. Oh my gosh, it works so good. So first of all, it's that time of the month for your girls. So this belt puts heat on my back and it basically massages it. So it's a must-have for me to sleep because I'm already dealing with back pain and it's that time of the month. So now I'm cramping. Nope. No, thank you. I'm over here taking pills like candy. Ain't nothing working. But let me finally get out the bed. I've been up for about an hour. I just haven't been moving around. So let's get it together. Be right back. Oh, all right. So baby boy just said his throat feels swollen. So you know what that means. We gotta come in with the things. Usually it's allergies. So I'm gonna try. I can't decide if I wanna do the Zyrtec or if I wanna do like the Tylenol or the Motrin because that is anti-inflammatory. I don't know if we can take both. Hold on. Okay, so did the research. It looks like we can do both. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him situated so we can knock that out before it even forms, and then we can make our tea slash coffee slash. I think I'm gonna do like a really cute latte this morning, just because I won't be eating until 11. So, Jalen, you want water or you want juice with it? Water? I can't hear you, honey. Juice? Water. You probably should put something on your stomach with this stuff. You think you could eat a noodle soup? You don't get sick on it or nothing. Okay, so that's there. So forgive me, y'all, if the vlog was a little bit all over the place yesterday. I'm trying to get used to like filming while I have a lot to do. I know I was moving around a lot yesterday, and I actually, it wasn't that I didn't want to film, it's that I kept forgetting to pick up the camera. So y'all got little bits and pieces of the day, but for the most part, like, I'm really glad and thankful. I feel like we had a good Saturday yesterday. There was a little hiccup though. Somebody was supposed to get picked up by their daddy yesterday, and that didn't happen. Usually I'm not gonna lie, I would be a little bit upset, but I'm not. I think that God has done a lot with showing me not to be upset with things and being okay with the reason why things go down the way they go down, especially when it comes to my children and their fathers. So there is always a reason for everything that happens in our lives. There's a season for everything that happens. And to be honest with you, I didn't agree with the reasoning behind a lot of flakiness and inconsistencies, but at the same time, in my spirit, I felt last night like it's okay. Like, whatever's going on the other end, I have no idea. But for whatever that reason is, in this place and in this moment, this is how God ordained it to be right now. Because He can do for their fathers and put on their hearts and do all of that, just like He puts on my heart to do for my children. And for whatever reason, there's some type of disconnect. And I'm going to let that be what it is. So I pray, I give it to God. And I'm not choosing to badmouth their fathers anymore. And I wouldn't even say I badmouth them, but I would just be so irritated and so upset about them not keeping their word or doing more. Like, feeling like they could do more. But I'm choosing to, I'm just choosing to pray on it. Like, I don't want to negatively speak on nobody's life anymore. So I'm choosing in moments of frustration to pray that God covers them and let His will be done, and put in my heart a forgiving heart in that moment. Because pray to give me a forgiving heart, but also to cover me and guide me through whatever situation. And I'm asking God to fill the gaps where I need them to be filled. So I want my kids to have a consistent male figure in their lives that mentors them, teaches them things that I can't teach them when their dad isn't around. So I'm just looking at it like, Lord, fill the gaps. I don't want to be frustrated. I want to be filled with abundance and overflow and happiness and joy. And that's just how I'm carrying on with everything. So although he didn't come through, I felt at ease and I felt peace keeping my son. So I don't know who else goes through those things where, like, your child's father says he's going to do something or should show up, or you want them to show up more than they do, especially when you are the custodial parent and your kids are with you 98% of the time, 99% of the time. You notice certain things that you want your kids to experience from their father. And because of that, we get frustrated and we, because we mama bears, like we want to protect our children. And when we know that they're missing something, we want to fill in that that gap. And sometimes we want their fathers to fill in those places because we know that there's a void there. And you can tell the difference and you can see the difference when they're disappointed also. But I think because we want to overcompensate and make our, fill those gaps and make our kids feel complete, we get frustrated in those times. And it's like, God knows our children more than we know our children. He loves them just as much as we do, if not more. And yesterday I was just like, you know what? I'm going out. I'm bringing my son with me. And we had an amazing time. We shared a memory that we are going to have for a lifetime. We ran on the beach in the middle of the night, and it was so, I don't even have a word for it, but it's something that me and him are going to have for the rest of our lives. And for whatever reason, his dad didn't show up for him. We had that moment, and that's something that we can carry on. And so I just feel like all week, God has just been showing me to view things differently, look at things differently. And like, some things you don't have control over, give it to God. Don't even like frustrate yourself or even talk negatively on your children's father. Pray for them, let them have it, and ask God for the strength, the community, the gap fillers to come through for you on your end. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here so I can edit it and have it up for you guys because it's Sunday morning. Usually I would be done vlogging by Saturday, but I didn't close out last night, so I'm closing out this morning. About to finish my chai tea, and really this week is all about reflecting on January. How was January, and what are we going to do going into February, because we have things that need to be done. We have a life and foundation and stability to build, honey. And I'm so excited for this next chapter of 2026, chapter 2, February, and what it's going to bring to me. It's a lot of decisions, a lot of important decisions that need to be made. And I am ready for it. I'm actually excited for it. So I'm going to make my baby some noodle soup, get him some tea, and load him up with these oranges that I got all day. So I love you guys, and thank you so much. If you followed and watched all the way through, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Bye.